minus 1.
Saying that all the odd numbers will have just the values.
Exactly. And all powers of 2 will have all the elements in it. Like T of 4, T of 2 will all be, and T of 1, they are always going to be 1 till. It's fine, everyone fine with this? Yeah? Okay, fine. So now let's look at how we can calculate, say, you want to calculate the sum of all elements between 1 to 3. I mean, from that's A of 1 plus A of 2 plus A of 3. Okay? So look at 3. So if calculate gives you the answer will be 3 to 3, right? Okay. Now look at the next, that's 2. So see, what is 3? It's 0, 1, 1. Okay. So now this is going to give you 3 onto 3. Now let's remove this 1. Okay. What does it give you? Right? That gives you. What is sum of this? 1 plus 2 and this is 3. Right? So this combined, these both combined give you the answer for A of 1 plus A of 2 plus A of 3. Following this? Okay, so how did I get this 2? I just made this operation of putting this 1 onto to a 0. Right? Okay, so now let's take a now let's see, I just write down some code and let's see if they understand that code. So first thing is that we have a query. Okay. So as I think Anshuman told that we have a cumulative sum, right? And we can without the modifications we had a cumulative sum, right? Okay. So the same thing is used out here. So you're going to perform queries in a range. Okay. So what do? We use the same idea. Okay. Just take the cumulative sum, say from x1 to x2. So take the cumulative sum till x2, subtract the cumulative sum up till x1 minus 1. Okay. The difference gives you the answer for your range x1 x2, right? Okay, so now the basic operation that is important is reading the cumulative frequency, okay, for up till x1, up till index x1, right? Okay, so now let's see how that can be done using this concept. Let's say this is when you return an int, okay, that's your, so this is a query. So int k. Okay, so what does this k signify? It's that you want to perform a read operation from. You want to find the cumulative frequency from indices 1 onto k till k, right? In A of 1 plus A of 2 up till A of k. So that is your k out there. Okay, so now let's see how this functions. Okay. So first thing is that finally what will we do? We just progressively turn off the last 1 bit, the least significant 1 bit in k until it becomes 0, right? Because we are just removing the bits, right? Removing a 1 bit every time. Okay, so say 1 0 1 1 0. It will become 1 0 1 0 0. That becomes 1 followed by 4 zeros, that becomes a 0. Getting this? Right? Okay, so that is why, so what do we do? Finally k will become 0. So while k, meaning that while k not equal to 0. Okay, so we have some variable which will store the in red equal to 0. Okay. So now what is the operation to perform? You just want to subtract k and minus k from k. Right? That just does an operation of putting the last bit to 0. K minus equal to. Okay, so we let this function, very short function, right? Okay, so this function will. You understand how it works now? Okay, so say if you want to say, let's see how this will work on a practical example. So say we're going to perform a query, so there's some number, say 25, as we taken the earlier number. Right? So we have, so we want to perform A of 1 up till 25. Okay? So first what do we do? Refer to T of 25, right? So T of 25 will give us the range 25 till 25. Is this right? Okay. Now put the last bit off. Okay, so 25 is an odd number, so the bit 0 is going to be 1. Make that a 0, that becomes 24, right? Okay, so now what does 24 stand for? look at 24. What are the binary representation? 1 1 0 0 1 0, right? This is 24. Then na, 1 1 0 0. This is your plane, right? Okay. So now from this, now let's look at this. Okay, so what will this number? This is 24. Okay, so some calculation out here. So 24. So when we put that second one to a 0, what does it become? 16, right? So 17 till 24 will be stored in your T of 24. Following this, right? Okay. So then what? This is going to be A of 17 till 24. Right? Okay. So now after that, look at after you make it, again remove that 1. So this becomes 16. Okay. So 16 is going to store from 1 up till 16, right? So this is going to be 16. That's going to be A of 1. Combine these ranges. Okay. When you're going to take the sum of these, I'm adding up these three things, right? So just when you take the sum, it's 1 to 16, 17 to 24, 25 to 25. So combined gives you 1 to 25, right? Okay, so that is, and this is going to take at most log n number of iterations. Why? Because the binary representation will have at most log n plus 1 bits, right? And make each of them 0. Okay, so that's going to give you your maximum number of iterations to be log n, right? Okay, so now what's the worst case for this? For a query, what's the worst case? All ones. That's 2 raised to k minus 1 of the form 2 raised to k minus 1, right? Okay, so this is a query, right? Okay, so now we can perform modifications too, right, on this data. So let's do a very similar code which can perform modifications as well. Okay, so now all that we need to do, okay, is let's say if you want to add something at location A of say k, okay, taking k, right? So now a similar procedure, right? Okay. This is your object. Okay, so it takes two parameters. One is your k, that at index k, you want to add value in b, right? Okay, so this is void because there is no need to return anything. This is just an update, right? Okay. So what does this do?